Hey there, it's Halloween, okay? This is my favorite holiday. And today, so I get to dress up, like a gunslinger, okay? Yeah, okay, yeah, like a gun, not a cowboy, a gunslinger. There's a difference, see? This gunslinger, yeah, it comes from like here, yeah, gunslinger, like that, see? Yeah, look at that. I look exactly like him, yeah? That's Roland, yeah? Yeah, I don't have the crow though, okay? Yeah, but that's not what I want to talk about, okay? So we went and we saw the Parrot Heads, the Parrot Head Paradise, okay? Yeah, this concert, it was they sang a lot of Jimmy Buffett songs, okay? Yeah, it was super fun. Yeah, it was here. And um there was a lot of I think there was only one song that Jimmy Buffett didn't sing. Some of them they were covers, okay? Like Uncle John's Band, that's a cover from Grateful Dead, but they sing it anyway because Jimmy Buffett sang it. Yeah, it was pretty cool, but they ran out of margaritas. And I feel like that's like a mortal sin when you have the Parrot Heads, you run out of margaritas. Like, who runs out of margaritas? And also, it was in this place where there was a bunch of music, like a bunch of theater seats, like it wasn't like the like a normal concert venue where you can get up and dance. They were the fold down seats, and that's not as good because my kids they dressed up like sharks and they wanted to dance around, and that's cool, but then they got yelled at because all the rest of the people that were there were old people who couldn't get up. And I kind of wondered how they got in there because they were just really not wanting to get up. Or one lady, she was like, I don't understand why he's singing these songs. Nobody knows these songs, And I was like, well, I know the songs, and she's like, well, I mean, nobody knows. She's like, everybody wants to hear Margaritaville, and they waited till the last song to play Margaritaville, which was pretty cool, But she's like, that's the only Buffett song that I know. And then I was like, why are you here? Like, that's kind of weird. Why go to a Parrot Head concert if you're gonna complain about them playing Parrot Head songs? That's weird. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. And now I think we're gonna go trick or treating here pretty quick. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna hand out candy, so you can come and I will give you candy if you are wearing a costume and you say trick or treat. Okay, this is American tradition, So like when I was a kid, we go everywhere, and then you got to check the candy for make sure people don't put razor blades in there. I don't know why somebody would do that, but I guess they do it. So yeah, my hat is kind of flopped here. It looks more like a sorting hat right now, than it does a cowboy hat. That's a little better, I guess. I don't know. I mean, this is, it looks better in person, so you got to come over and see it, and then you say trick or treat, and then I give you the candy, okay? Yeah, but you got to be in the costume. If you're not in the costume, then that's not so good, because you want to be in the costume just to scare away the ghosts, okay? Because the ghosts, they fly around on Halloween night, and then if you're not wearing the costume, then they think that you are a good target for the trick. That's the trick part of the trick or treat, okay? And then they possess you and make you kill people, okay? So don't go out on Halloween if you're not wearing a costume. That's a bad idea. That's a high risk. You do that at your own risk, okay? All right. So I think I'm gonna go see if I can get a Molson here and pregame a little bit, okay? So I see you later. All right, bye-bye.